What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Carl's Kicks. Thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that now. It takes you 1 second and it's free. Please like the video, share the videos, and comment. So, back with another sneaker review. Let's hop right into it. So we know this is a Jordan 1 box. Kind of excited to do this one. These just came out today. I was fortunate enough to be able to go and pick up my pair today. Also, I hit on sneakers as well. So, let you see the label. We have Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG White Black Volt. Size 12, retail price $170. For these, I did not pay retail for. The ones I had on sneakers, I paid retail for. So yeah, but finished on receipt, stamp, top of the box, classic, you know, white wax paper type feel. We got the Air Jordan 1 Volt. Okay. Now, Air Jordan 1 Volt comes with these cream off-white eggshell kind of shoelaces, which kind of match the tongue of the shoe. The tongue is that cream color as well, and so is the sole of the shoe. The sole of the shoe is in, you know, eggshell white color. We can get, as you can see, the difference between the white here and this white here. This is the eggshell, kind of matches the tongue and the laces. Okay, now they did give you a pair of black laces. This is how they come. And that is the only laces that came with the shoe. So, let's hop into the shoe. I personally think this is a super dope shoe. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Union vibes. So, we have, you know, the yellow back here on the back of it that goes all the way around. And then we got the Volt up top, Volt green. Okay, and then we got the black on the toe, white right here, and then we got the black Nike sign. Now, what's kind of cool about this shoe, and we got the Jordan sign up there. This Volt, it's actually leather. Yeah, this is leather. It feels the same material as the yellow and as the black, so it's a different kind of leather. But this green going around, that Volt green, is all leather. And then on the back, top of the shoe, we got that white leather as well. Now, what's kind of crazy about this is actually not leather. This is foam. So this white part up here going all the way around, it's like a white foam. And you can see it kind of has, see if I can get you close, and it has like little perforations in it. So it's kind of like a sponge, a white Mr. Clean sponge they use on the top of the shoe. So you can see the difference. This is the white leather, and then this is the foam kind of material. So that's pretty cool. I think that's a dope touch. Probably softens up the shoe quite a bit at the top, and that goes all the way around. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this Volt, you know, that's like a leather. It's I'm not gonna say it's tumbled, but you know, bending it back like this, you can see the crinkles in it. So it's a smooth leather. You know, when you bend that tab back, it crumbles. The toe of the shoe, it's slightly tumbled, I would say. Let's see if I can get you guys a little more light in here. Okay, so just open up the blinds a little bit. So the toe of the shoe is slightly tumbled, as you can see. Now the black leather on this shoe is super smooth, not tumbled at all. It's kind of like a matte black is what I would like to say. It doesn't have a sheen to it. It's very dull. So I call this a matte black, and that goes all the way around the toe, up where the laces are, the Nike sign as well. Okay. Now what's kind of cool about this shoe on the bottom here, where they lace it, it's like an extra piece of material. This is something new on a Jordan 1 from my experiences. So it has this little flap here. You know, usually what we get is just that, and they tied in with this part here, but you know, they gave us an extra little flap right here. Same thing on this side, we got an extra little flap for the laces, and I mean, that's cool. It's just, you know, something they added on, attention to detail. So I think that's pretty cool, and it really lines up pretty perfect. Not 100% perfect, we already know, but lines up pretty good on both sides. It doesn't overlap. It's just a tad bit under. But yeah, it lines up pretty good. Now, the stitching on the sole of the shoe is that same cream color as the sole. It's not white. Okay, and that stitching goes all the way around the sole of the shoe. And what I think is cool with the Volt green up here is what they did with the stitching in the yellow. So all of the stitching here is that green color, that Volt green, which is another nice little touch, attention to detail. Now the stitching around, you know, the rest of the shoe, like here, is white, and in the back, you know, it has that white stitching. Yeah. So now back to the tongue. The tongue is that cream color. It's puffy. It's not leather. You know, so it's some of Jordan 1s come with the same material, so we got that. And it's not as smooth as it usually is. This one is kind of wrinkled. And what's cool about this is the Air Jordan tongue, Nike Air tongue, is translucent. So it's like a, see, it's see-through. Okay, so it's like a translucent yellow. And then you can see the green stitching here for the Volt, and that goes all the way, you know, through the tongue. All of that stitching is green. And then we have here the foam exposed, kind of like on the Off-White Dunks. The foam like that was exposed on the tongue. So it's a pretty cool tongue. And as you can see, the tongue is reversed. This is usually this is the inside. You know, it's on the inside of the tongue, but they reversed it. So now on the inside of the tongue, we got the Nike Air and the Volt green, which is kind of cool. I don't know why I would have preferred these letters be Volt green as well, just to match the Nike Air. I think that would have been a dope touch, but hey, this is what they did. So yeah, inside is pretty dope too. We got the Nike Air and the Volt green. So that's pretty dope. Bottom sole of the shoe, got the black, and again, I mean, that's basic black, you know, yeah, that's basic. I mean, it's, you know, the regular black, flat black, not really having a shine to it. I honestly would say it has more a shine to it than the leather on the shoe. Can you see that? In the black. So this side here is a lot shinier, you know, than the leather all around the shoe. So these dropped at $170. After tax, you know, you pay about $181 for the shoe. Right now on StockX, this was a couple hours ago, I checked, shoe was going for $230. You know, after you buy it and the shipping and the taxes, it came out to about $280, $276. So I'd say if you want this shoe, get it now, because I believe the shoe is definitely gonna go up. I think that it's a dope colorway. It's something new. And I mean, it goes together pretty well, if you ask me. I know some people might be turned off by this Volt green. If, you know, this Volt green was yellow, I think that would have been a dope, you know, colorway for the shoe. But again, I mean, the biohacks aren't doing too bad now. You know, they're going for about $260. So, you know, buying that shoe is going to cost you $300 and something. I personally think these look a lot better than the biohacks. And they remind me of the smoke grays a little bit with that all, you know, the smoke grays were all gray and they had that red up here. So this kind of reminds me of that. This black though, it reminds me of the black on the mochas. I think the mochas though have a little sheen to it, but this is what that kind of reminds me of on the front. Um, but yeah, I think they tried something new. They kind of were outgoing on this shoe with the Vogue green, the sail color tongue with the Vogue green stitching going all around it, and they kind of left the top of the tongue sloppy with the foam exposed, and that's all the way around the tongue. Foam is exposed all the way around, which is a dope touch. I like it. And then reversing the tag on there again. I wish these letters would have been Vogue green. I think that would have been a cool play, because you can't really see the Vogue green, Nike Air, because it's gonna be, on your leg. But yeah, they did a lot of different things, and especially making the upper, foam. So they tried something new, and I think, I think they did what they were looking to do. I think it's a dope shoe. I'm guaranteeing you guys that this shoe is gonna go up. So if you are hesitant about it, the shoe looks really nice in hand. Super dope. I think this is gonna be a classic shoe in the time to come. So let me know if you guys took an L this morning on the sneakers drop. Did you take a dub on a sneakers drop? If you got this shoe, do you plan on flipping this shoe instantly? Are you gonna hold this shoe? Did you get this shoe to rock? Did you rock in stock? Get one to rock, one to stock? What are you guys doing with this shoe? I personally have, so I have this pair, got one coming from Sneakers, and I got one coming from my guy. So I got 3 pairs of these, all in the size 12. And again, I made a video with those 10.5 reverse flu games. Go and watch that if you haven't. I got something coming up for you guys. So, but when that time gets closer, I'll go ahead and announce what I got going on. But overall, dope shoe. I think it's something new. I think it's kind of innovative. It's kind of cool. It's kind of funky. Jordan Brand is giving you something that maybe a collab would have gave you. Just playing around with colors and a different tongue, putting foam on the back, these little flaps here. So I think that this shoe might be a little underrated. It's sold out for sure within a couple minutes, but I think it might be a little underrated until people start seeing them in person and seeing the details on the shoe, and understand the creativity in the shoe. So thank you guys for tuning in. I think I covered everything on this shoe. Give you guys another little view. All right, we out of here.